A burger is a complex piece of art. It's also one of my favorite topics to cover because it's so fun to make. Today we're going to do things a little differently, and we're going to cover how a burger is made from start to finish. All the steps involved in making an amazing burger. Let's get started. Ow! We're going to go over the different types of meat you can use later on in the video. But for today, we're going to stick with good old ground chuck. Look for nice and evenly sized pieces of meat. This is what I like to call meaty heaven. While the grill is heating up, let's prep our buns. Now we have two options here. You could pick up some nice brioche buns at the store, or you could make them yourself. The key is to find a recipe that works for you and that you enjoy. I'll leave a link in the description below for the burger buns that I'm using today. Once you've found your favorite recipe, roll out the dough, roll it into a circle, and then tuck it in, so it doesn't unravel in the cooking process. After you've rolled out all of your buns, it's time to roll them out one by one. Once they're rolled out, set them to the side, and let's move on to the patties. Now in making patties, there's a couple different ways you can go about doing it. You can either go with larger patties, and then cut them down to the size of the bun, or you could do what I'm doing today, which is just making the patties the exact size of the bun. It's much easier to work with, and it ensures that you don't have any overhang when you're re-putting the patties in the bun. Once you've formed your patties, it's a good idea to make a small indentation in the center of each one. This helps the burgers cook more evenly, and it also helps to keep the burgers from bulging in the middle while they're re-cooking. Pro tip: if you want to add some extra flavor to your burgers, you can add some chopped up onion, garlic, or even pepper right into the meat before you form the patties. This is completely optional, but it does add a ton of flavor. With our patties ready, it's time to get them on the grill. Now, the type of grill you use is really up to you. You can use a gas grill, a charcoal grill. You could even do it on an indoor grill pan. For today, I'm using a charcoal grill. Now, when it comes to cooking burgers, there are three main things you need to keep in mind. The first thing is that you want to cook them to the right temperature. The second thing is that you want to cook them to that temperature evenly. And the third thing is that you don't want to overwork the meat. Overworking the meat will make the burgers tough and dry, so it's important to cook them on a grill and not just throw them on a frying pan. If you're using a gas grill, preheat the grill to medium heat. If you're using a charcoal grill, make sure that the coals are spread out evenly and that the grill is medium hot. Now, if you're not sure what medium heat or medium hot coals are, it's okay. Just use your hand. If you can hold your hand over the grill and count to 3 before you need to pull your hand away, then the grill is medium hot. When it comes to cooking times, it really depends on the thickness of your burger patties. The general rule of thumb is to cook them for about 4 to 6 minutes per side for medium rare. I like to use a digital meat thermometer to ensure that I'm hitting the right temperature. The temperature will vary depending on the type of meat that you're using. But for ground chuck, the safe internal temperature is 160 degrees Fahrenheit. While the burgers are cooking, it's time to get started on the toppings. This is where you can really get creative. My personal favorite toppings include lettuce, tomato, onion, pickles, cheese, bacon, and a good burger sauce. But there are so many other toppings that you can add. Some of my other favorites include avocado, fried egg, jalapeno peppers, sautéed mushrooms, and even kimchi. Today I'm going to keep it simple and just do a basic lettuce, tomato, and onion with a slice of cheese. Once the burgers are cooked through, it's time to put them together. Start by adding the bottom bun. Add the burger patty, add your toppings of choice, and then add the top bun. Take a bite and enjoy the fruits of your labor. Alright, well that's a wrap. If you did, make sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more epic burger content. Until next time, happy grilling!